What's up, guys? Bonafide Hustler here, and welcome to Thrift Battle number 9. What's up, Steve?
What's going on? Rake and Profit in the house.
All right, we got Zaheer.
Hi, guys. Zaheer from the UK. Throwing over to Ryan.
What is going on, guys? You get half of Ralli roots today. Hopefully that doesn't hurt my chances at winning.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's going to hurt your chances.
No.
Yes. So it's just like one fist, like just dangling in the air. To like there's nothing going on.
For sure.
You're left hanging for sure. Anyways, so welcome to Thrift Battle number 9. I'm the Bonafide Hustler. We don't even need to know any more about myself. We have Steve Rakin here as a co-host, and our 2 contestants today. It's going to be Ralli Roots. Well, really Ryan
Roots.
Ryan Roots versus Zaheer from the UK. So this is going to be quite an amazing show. So Steve, real quick, how does the Thrift Battle play out? Like for the people that might be new that are checking this out, like how does it work?
Yeah, so essentially we have 2 parts of Thrift Battle. Part 1 is going to be a battle amongst individual items. So we're going to go head to head with a specific thrift store find. And each one of those rounds, there's 5 rounds, is going to be worth 1 point each. And once we go through the 5 rounds, there's going to be 2 bonus rounds at the end where we discuss essentially who had like the best finds and who explained the items the best. So there's going to be something called a straw poll. So every round, I'm going to be throwing a link into the comments, and you guys are going to get to vote to see who is the #1 thrift battler. This is up to you guys. We got Florida. We got Mr. Roots.
What up, Florida?
All the way to the UK. So this is going to be a hell of a battle tonight. This is a really, really good one.
It's going to be amazing. So yes, there's a straw poll, and after every round, see the way it works is like Ryan is going to show something, then Zaheer will show something thrifted, and it'll talk about what they think it'll sell for, and that's going to be worth a point to the winner of that round. But we don't decide that. You out there at home or on your cell phones will decide that today. Okay, so basically the very first thing that we do before anything unfolds on Thrift Battle is Rakin, how do we kind of get this out? All right.
Yeah, let me I was waiting for you to pass it off to me. So
yeah, Rakin, go ahead, man.
We like to have like a little crap talk session because you guys might not know it, but there's a lot of smack talk behind the scenes. I heard Ralli saying some stuff, Zaheer saying some stuff. Zaheer's like, I'm the best thrifter in the UK.
USA,
like,
USA. Even though I'm from South Africa,
battle.
USA.
so Ralli, let me ask you a question, man.
What's up?
Coming from the United States, you're going up against this guy from the UK. I don't know a lot about the UK, but I know that when he came on the last battle, he pulled out this creepy doll and just demolished his opponent.
He? I didn't see that one. No more dolls. That's gross. That sounds like something you would find in the UK. Zaheer. Zaheer, listen, Zaheer, I'm surprised you can even get outside. Doesn't it rain in like 400 days a year?
It's nice and dry here. I'm guessing Ali didn't turn up because she didn't want to see you get wrecked.
Dang. Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh, well, no, Ali doesn't like to see me beat people up, so she's
okay. It's the other way around.
She's taking it easy.
Zaheer, let me ask you a question, Zaheer.
Yeah.
Coming all the way from the UK, this battle is being hosted essentially in the United States. What do you think about, battling in the United States? Are you intimidated or?
It's definitely a daunting experience, but I think I know. Yeah, but normally it is, but when you're just up against Ryan, then
Oh man, that's not what you were saying. That's not what you were saying before we went live. That's all I'm saying.
No, I was actually saying I'm a fan, but
Right.
There's a funny comment here. It's from Nick, your friend, Zaheer. It says, Zaheer, get your tattoos out. Anyway. Anyway. All right. So we're going to start round 1. Are you guys ready with your finds? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I have a list of their finds like in order, so they can't shift it around based upon what the opponent shows. So this is a predetermined list that I have, and I am looking right at it. So we're going to let Zaheer take the lead in round 1. Zaheer, what is your first find?
First find, this is a Terminator 2 Judgment Day T800 Arnold Schwarzenegger figure by NECA. It's really cool. I don't know if you guys can catch that through the perspex, but this was picked up for about £10, I think, from a car boot sale, which is quite a lot for a car boot sale pickup, which I suppose is like the equivalent of like a flea market or something. But having had a look at Amazon, you could probably fetch around 40 to 50 pounds for it. So it should be a nice quick flip. It's got a good rank on there as well. Probably sell about 4 times, you know, in like a 2-3 month period. So as long as I'm priced well, because there's only one other seller who's currently asking £60. So NECA is actually a brand that you guys should look out for. There's always a couple of brands to look out for. When you get to brands like NECA, there's another brand called Sota out there. They make much more detailed, much more accurate looking figures. So like the head sculpt, so you guys can see there's like a variety of heads. You've got Arnie with his shades on, you've got like battle damaged Arnie, and you've got the regular one. You can see there's a lot of detail there. He's got his shotgun, he's got a, you know, he's got a like his satchel, and he's got a minigun behind there as well. So he's definitely come prepared for a thrift battle. I mean, this guy is you know, he knew that there would be some firepower needed, and yeah, this is a cool figure, definitely. So like I said, £10 a bit more than you'd normally expect to pay it, but for a decent return, and should be a pretty quick sale.
So if we were to convert this into US dollars, what would that be? You bought it for what, and you hope to sell it for what?
Dollars. I'm guessing I'm going to quickly Google that, because that will be more accurate. I don't know what
if you convert it to dollars, it's a loss. No profit.
No, there's plenty of profit. Definitely more. It'll even better in dollars. So yeah, I'm thinking you're probably talking about $15, and maybe to sell for about 50 to 60, maybe something like that. Just off the top of my head, but you know, I'll get the conversion up for the next time.
Yeah, and NECA makes a lot of things out there. It's not just that. You look up NECA Predator, NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's NECA all kinds of stuff that they make, and they make cool figures based upon really iconic shows or movies. So definitely look into NECA NECA. It's really good stuff. Okay, that was a really stellar find. I like that, man. He came equipped, man. He's in there. He's got a minigun. He's ready to blast Ryan away. But Ryan has something.
That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I actually have a toy too. And by the way, everything that I'm going to show, we actually found in the last like 5 days. Because I know a lot of you guys know we're actually currently on like a thrift road trip right now. So we don't have access to our warehouse. We don't have access to our inventory. So bonus points for Roots for finding everything in the last like few days. But this is pretty cool. A lot of people stay away from plushes. Hold it up here. Can you guys see that? It's a Bodog. It's a Bodog. I was super happy when we found this, because we don't have our puppy on the road. So this is our mascot. But a lot of people stay away from plushes because one, they don't know the value of them, and two, they're kind of hard to ship, or a lot of people don't know how to ship these things. So, and the funny thing about these is if you can find the right ones for the right price, there's actually quite a bit of profit in them. There's some Disney ones that we find in Florida sometimes that are worth a ton of money. This particular one is just a Dave & Buster's Bodog. It's got like the Dave & Buster's collar right there. So it is new. It's brand new with tags. We found it at a thrift store for, I want to say we paid $1 or $2 for it. In Texas, they do it like by the size of the plush. So I think it was $2. And when you ship these things, the way that we ship plushes, big ones like this, is literally we'll just, if it's a very expensive one, we'll like bubble wrap it and then stick it in one of those big poly bags and then slap a label on it and ship it. With one like this, it'll literally just go in a bag and we'll ship it out. So, and if you look at the comps on these, they're selling for like $50 on eBay. So yeah, there you go. Pretty easy one for the first round.
That's interesting. So if that's your mascot, doesn't that mean you're keeping it? No, right?
No, we're not going to keep it. No, because Mochi's a French bulldog and this is an English bulldog. See?
Oh, okay.
I thought we would bring some English variety to the show. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, Rakin, what did you think about round one there?
I think round one's it's a really competitive one. It wasn't, you know, these guys didn't find anything super duper spectacular, but they're just solid, nice, solid, strong finds. I think it's going to be a really good battle round one. So I'm going to throw the straw poll in the comments right now. So for the folks watching live, look into the comments right now and be sure to vote. Either vote for Ralli if you think that he won that round, or Zaheer. Now, how do they choose who won, Chris? What are they? How are they voting? What's going to make someone decide for Zaheer versus Ralli, in your opinion?
Whatever they thought was a better flip, like whatever kind of goes with their inner kind of hustler mentality. Like which one were they most energized about? Which flip did they like the most? Which one do they think would sell the fastest or is the most realistic? You know, based upon what these people have said that they are going to sell them for. So, you know, get on the poll, go check it out, and it's going to determine really, is it Ryan who wins or is it Zaheer on round one? Let's go check out the poll right now. It's a live poll. It's really neat. It's really easy to do. So go check it out. It's all over the feed here. So I just keep posting it in the feed over and over, Raken.
I'm getting hurt because Allie's not here. People are mad at me because Allie's not here. Allie sends her love, guys.
We just had an arrow 404.
Really? No, I got it. It's working. It's working.
You sure?
Oh yeah, it's working right now. I'm looking right at it. Right now, Zaheer is up by a little bit, but we'll give it about 10 more seconds, and we're going to go to round 2. So I'll count 10 seconds in my head. But yeah, there's definitely votes coming through. I just looked at it.
Oh yeah, you're right. I was hitting the wrong button.
Yeah.
I think it's cool you actually
votes.
implemented like a straw poll, an actual poll. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, it's good because it gives the people that, you know, watch the video the power to decide like who, you know, really wins the thing. So, all right. So 10 seconds is over. Zaheer is the winner of round 1.
Nice. That was a cool find.
Oh,
I wonder who would win in a fight, though. Arnold Schwarzenegger or Bonafide?
Well, current day Arnold Schwarzenegger probably wouldn't last very long. But
oh, I would still put money on Arnie.
Arnie's a legend, though. I wouldn't fight him on principle.
What
if I break him, then the whole world would hate me, dude.
You might have had some upgrades you don't know about.
Yeah,
that's
probably.
True. Yes.
You know he's not real, Zaheer, right? You know the Terminator is not real, right?
I'm aware of that, yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Thanks.
Okay, so we're going to go to round 2 now, and Rally Roots, or Ryan, is just going to lead this one off. What do you got for round 2, Ryan?
Okay, so these we picked up at, I believe, Goodwill. Yes, the Goodwill tag is still in them. And I picked these up just because they're a good brand of running shoes. They're Brooks. And Brooks makes very nice high-end running shoes. I've actually run in them quite a few times, and they make really nice shoes. But I picked these ones up in particular because of the graphic on the shoe. You see if the camera will pick it up. You guys see that? It's a lobster. There's lobsters on it. And then on the side, it said somewhere, it says Boston. So the right here. Okay, so the Brooks launch is the model of them. And then down here, it says Boston on the toe. So I was like, that's interesting, like a Boston lobster. And then I looked them up, and
they marathon, right?
Yeah, they're for the Boston Marathon. So I don't know which marathon it was, but they only had these at the Boston Marathon, which was pretty cool. We paid $10 for them, and they are my size, so I might run in them a little bit before I sell them. But some of these things are selling for like between $100 and $150. So the return on investment is definitely there. And I just like them because they're funky, and they kind of hit two different markets: people who are runners and want nice running shoes, and then also people who are collectors. A lot of people who are marathon runners will buy shoes that are exclusive to certain marathons, or items that are exclusive to certain marathons. Like we sell a lot of Disney marathon items. People collect that stuff. So yeah, so it hits the collector's market and the people who just need really good running shoes market. So yeah, I thought those were pretty cool. Boston Lobster Brooks launch shoes.
That's a good find. Like it. All right, Zaheer, what do you think about that? You think you got something to battle the lobster shoe?
I think I've got something, but that is one hell of a cool shoe. Definitely.
Cool, right?
Yeah, definitely. Okay, what I've gotten is something that I don't pick up a great deal of. But I picked up a jacket, a bit of clothing. This is not normally my thing, but one thing I've learned over time is to learn to spot quality, no matter what it's in. And the cool thing about this jacket was I looked at the tag, and straight away it caught my attention because it said it was made in England and it was hand tailored by a company called Oakleaf, and it said genuine sheepskin. I also noticed that the buttons have got like leather covering them. So that's like another sign that something's decent. You've got like a cool little chain for your door, you know, to hang it over your door hook or whatever. It's not like just a normal cloth thing. And it's really good quality. It's just a really thick, good quality jacket, and it will be perfect to protect you from those rainy days that we get here. Now, these sheepskin coats, this brand, I actually paid, I think it was £20, which is about $28 at the moment. And I've reckoned, because it's a men's, it's a decent size, I should be able to get about £100 for it, which would be about $140. So that would be a really nice profit on it. So yeah, that is really cool. I mean, it's just put together so nicely. The stitching on it, you know, the leather trim, the insides, it's just mint. It really is.
Wow. Could you run in a marathon in that thing?
I don't run a marathon in anything, let alone this. I'm actually training to do a walking marathon for charity with Nick, and you know, in May with Nick, Nick's wife and my wife, and we're going to be doing that, which is cool. We're doing that, and just walking mileage is doing some damage to my frame, shall we say.
Oh man, that's pretty. You know, Rakin, what do you think about round 2 so far?
Yeah, I mean, we got a really nice, high quality jacket. I like the leather buttons. Definitely looks decent. Looks like you go for some good money right there versus some lobster shoes, which are very unique. So I'm excited about this one. Let me throw the poll in the comments right now. And I know a couple people were complaining about it not working. If anybody can suggest a better alternative to straw poll, we are open to it. We have been looking for something to kind of help us out. So feel free to help us out. But that's the best we've got, unfortunately, right now.
Now there's an error for sure. We have an error on the straw poll. Might have to go old school on this one. That's what happens.
It's working on my end. Nope, I'm seeing it working on my end.
Keep putting it in the feed as many times as you can.
It's a crazy little thing. It works sometimes and then doesn't. So.
All right, if it's working on your end, you can call the winner. Then you can say who.
All right, I'm going to give it 10 more seconds right now. Oh man, we have a smash fest going on right now. One of these guys is absolutely crushing the other person. Who do you think's winning right now, Bonafide, if you had to guess?
I'm going to go ahead and say the lobster shoes are doing really well.
3, 2, 1. So we had 52 votes. 72% of the votes came through. The winner is Ralli Roots with the lobster shoes.
Shoes for the win.
Oh, man.
1-1.
I think if they were just normal shoes, they might not have won. But the fact that they had the lobster thing on them,
everybody loves lobster.
That was pretty good. I mean, that's amazing. Now you see, this is the thing. You need to run in it more so you can get it to kind of smell like a lobster too. You know. Yeah. It's like trifecta. Okay, so round 3, we're gonna have Zaheer lead this one off. What do you got, Zaheer, for your round 3 play?
Okay, I'm just gonna have to reach over to grab it. Things get a bit bigger this time. Okay, all right. It's a VCR. It's a Sony VCR, but it's not just any old VCR. VCRs, a lot of people know there's lots of profit in them. There's good money in VCRs, but it can become a saturated market. And I know I've got VCRs which are sat there and not selling as quickly as they were. However, something like this, I should have no problem in shifting. Now, this is a real bargain as well. I actually picked this up for £5, which is what, around $8 or something along those lines, $7-8. Now, what's special about this VCR is the range. Now, it actually says it's a Sony Art Couture range. Now, back in the day when these things were being sold, the higher end of televisions would then be matched up with a specific VCR to go with that television. So you'd go out, you'd buy like the best big tube TV that you could, like a 32-inch would be about the biggest that you could get. 36 if you were immensely insane and had space for a 70-kilo TV. And those TVs would often, the highest end of each company, so Sony, Philips, whoever, would then make a VCR to match that TV. So and so in this case, you can see this Sony's got this kind of like grill pattern going on, like a ribbed type of thing going on there. Now that would have been present on the TV design as well, so it'd match with the cabinet and everything. So that would make this a a more rare unit, overall a more desirable VCR. It's other than that, it is just the stereo Nikon stereo VCR. Came with the remote, came with the cables, so that's fine. It works really well. Have tested it. And the last one that sold of these that I found sold without the remote control for about £50, which is what is it, like $70? But mine's got the remote, and I'll probably be asking about £60 to £70. So I'll probably be asking closer to $80 or $90 for it. Which from like $8 odd is a good flip, and I think it will go quickly.
Nice.
Did you, Zaheer, do you sell those on eBay or Amazon?
I mostly sell these on eBay because I've not tried VCRs on Amazon yet. I've tried some electronics.
They fetch big money on Amazon.
VCRs do great on Amazon. Yeah.
I may try it over here as well, because
especially the combo units. If you can get like the VCR DVD recorder units, those sell for great money on Amazon. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. I'll bear that in mind.
So Ryan, you think you got? I know you're terrified of a VCR. That's like your weak point, right?
VCRs are. I mean, I see those every day. We probably sell like 20 of those a week. I have something that's actually really, really cool. I picked this up at a garage sale this past Saturday in Houston, which the garage sales were really good in Houston. Texas has some really good stuff, but I think you're probably going to like this one, Chris. Because you just came out with like a guide on bags, right?
Coming soon, real soon. Yeah.
Okay, coming soon. I'm not a bag expert, but whenever I see a quality like a leather bag, I'll always look it up. And this one I actually knew the brand, but I'll see if I can get it in the frame. Can everybody see that? Is that in the frame?
Oh yeah. Okay.
So the entire thing is leather. It's all leather on the outside. The brand is Bricks, BRICS. Bricks brand. It is made in Italy. It's definitely genuine. You can tell by, lost my headphones. You can tell by, on Brick stuff, you can tell a lot by the stitching. So if you look at the stitching around the handles and on the bag itself, and then if you look at the metal components as well, and the tags, you can see it's all like nice brass metal, nice leather. There's embossment on the leather right there. And then what's really cool about this bag is, and I found it at a garage sale for $5. So I paid $5 for the bag. And what I thought was really cool is the zipper on the bag goes all the way down. So it comes all the way around, and when it opens up, it like expands.
Whoa, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. So it's leather on the outside, and then all the markings and everything are canvas on the inside. And then the other cool thing was when I opened it up, after paying $5 for it, there was a Nautica bag inside. So I don't know if that counts as one item. We won't count it, but it is a really nice spell-out Nautica bag.
Wow.
But just on the Bricks bag, we'll clean it up and put leather conditioner on it and make it all nice and pretty. It is one of the bigger duffel bags, so it'll go for a bit more money. But on the lower side, I would say about $100. But again, this might be one that I clean up and keep for myself just because it's such a high quality bag. Every piece of it is leather. Even the feet is like leather coated. So,
wonder how many VCRs you could put in that bag. Anyway, that's a cool bag. That's a cool bag. That was an interesting VCR with some little ripple things on the front. I like how you alluded to like how the rich people were the only people that had 36-inch tube TVs back in the day. It was like that was the biggest.
You'd have to have a big house because those things were deep. I mean,
they were. They're now boat anchors. Okay, is that bag in bags to bucks? You will find out. So
it should be added quickly.
Anyways, that was a pretty interesting round right there. So we have a VCR versus a bag. Rakin, we got a poll going on.
I am tossing it in right now. Get in there and vote, people. Don't just watch. Vote.
Vote. There you go. There's a straw poll right there. Very neat.
Definitely crashed on me. I can't even access it.
Might have to go old
This
school.
website cannot handle
vote. I can
any
vote.
traffic.
Okay, I'm voting right now. Let's see who's winning. I'm watching it right now.
How are you able to access it, but I can't?
Because I'm the Cheddar King. Just kidding. I
Are
have
there
no
any
idea.
developers in the house? Somebody please create a website that works. All right.
I mean, I think I know who's going to win. We'll give it about 15 more seconds. Go ahead and vote, guys.
Wow.
There is a straw poll in there.
54 votes. Come on, guys.
Yeah, you can watch this. You can watch this, guys. When it's non-live, you can watch it with the comments. You can kind of see how everything's like playing out, but it's pretty awesome regardless. Yeah, we have 5 more seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1. Another blowout right here. We have 39 votes to 20, and Ralli Roots took it with a 65% tile win, man. Ralli.
Cheers, mate.
What's going on here? What's going on, Ralli, man? What are your thoughts right here, man? You feeling confident with you're up 2-1 right now.
Feeling confident. I mean, we've been out on this thrift road trip almost every single day, hitting like 3 or 4 thrift stores every single day. So we've found some pretty good stuff. I mean, I might have to move out to Texas for a little bit, not gonna lie. The car, my Camry is probably like 95% full right now. It's pretty crazy. So we had some good stuff to choose from.
That's good. You're gonna have even more stuff soon. You'll see. So okay, now we're in round 4. Score is 2-1. Round 4 is going to be led off by Ryan. Go for it, man.
Okay, cool. So same day at going to garage sales, we found this item. This is something that I've actually never seen this particular brand. Allison saw it immediately because she's a scrapbooker. Pick it up. It's a big item. Hold on. All right, here we go. So this is called a Silhouette Cameo 3. And what it is, it's a paper cutter. So scrapbookers use it, and like card makers use it to create things to put in their scrapbooks or to create greeting cards. It also creates like decals and graphic stickers that you can put on your cars and stuff. So it's pretty cool. This one was cool because it's new. It's new in the box, which for a garage sale, if we ever see anything new, we always go and look it up and make sure that it's all the parts are there. But yeah, this one's really nice. I did open it, and I did test it this morning. I took it out and made sure that it plugged in and everything's turned on, just to make sure that he wasn't selling like returned items or something, because there were actually 3 of these at the garage sale. I bought all 3. I paid $30 for all 3 units. So this one would be $10. The other 2 were used. This one's new. But it's a pretty neat machine. It's basically like you program a design into it, and there's a blade that comes down and like precision cuts out the paper or the sticker into whatever design you're doing. So like we use it. Allison's sister has one, and she makes us like our fist bump graphics that we can cut out and then put on our cars. I have one on my computer, on the back of my computer. So it can make a bunch of really cool stuff. You can see it even does like 3D card stock graphics on the front. But yeah, really neat item. Again, only paid $10 for it. I would be very surprised if we didn't get at least $160 for it on eBay. And then the other 2, the used ones, we should get around 140. So yeah, pretty decent find at a garage sale, I think.
Not too bad. All right, Zaheer, what do you have to battle that?
Okay, this is pretty cool for me anyway. I'm going to share it with you guys. Here we go. Went to my local tip shop, and someone had just donated 2 of these machines, basically. This is a Yamaha CD hard drive hi-fi separator unit. Now, what this thing does is it's pretty cool. It allows you to basically store your entire CD collection in high quality on an internal hard drive. But the beauty of it is it means that you don't need to use a computer. You don't need to be computer literate or anything like that. It's designed for people that are hi-fi fans. So they just want to put their CDs in, press like a button and get it to copy, and it does that. Obviously it plays CDs as well, and it can also record from hard drive onto blank CDs. And it also has a line input, which means you could connect, say, for example, old audio cassettes that you may have that you wish to archive. So you could actually connect an analog source to it. So like an old, if you've got a Walkman with an old radio recording from like the 70s or something, and you wanted to keep it for posterity, you could actually hook that up to this machine, record it onto the hard drive, and if that wasn't enough, you could then copy it from the hard drive and burn it onto a blank CD. It's Yamaha, it's really good quality, it's built like a tank. It did come with a remote control, which works, but it wasn't fully working. It was one of those situations where some of the buttons weren't responding as quickly as they should. But I kind of fixed that with this electrical paint, which is really handy stuff to kind of, you can just dab it onto the back of the rubber pad on the remote, and it makes it work. Now, the cool part about it is, like I said, there was 2 of them. I did have to pay a bit more than normally you'd like. I paid the equivalent of $70. However, this machine has previously sold for about $420. So
nice. That's awesome.
Exactly. So it should go really well. And then the current sellers are asking even more money. They're asking like 800, but I think that's like they're from Romania or something. I don't know what they're doing, but this should still do well. And like I said, I've got 2 of these machines. The other unit is a slightly smaller hard drive size. This is like a 250 gigabyte hard drive. The other one's like 160, so that will be slightly less, but this one definitely goes for about 420. So
420, huh? That's an interesting number.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's pretty cool. We have the straw poll sitting in there, guys. What do you think is going to win? Do you think the Yamaha CD HDD thing is going to win, or the Silhouette Cameo with a tiny little blade that like cuts out stickers and all kinds of crazy stuff? Both are electronics. One was found in a garage sale. One was found at a shop of some sort. And wow, and they're both commanding very high resale values, which is really cool. So, gosh, you guys are like saving up this this ammunition for like the end. It's crazy. It's getting crazier and crazier. Oh man, Ralli, are you gonna end the whole thrift battle with a plush? Maybe a cat? Maybe?
No. I have a pretty cool one at the end of for the end of it. Something we've actually never found.
Okay,
before,
no cat plushes. All right, that's good.
No cat plushes.
I think Zaheer is going to pull out a baby doll that's freaky looking at the end. You never know, man.
I can't get into straw poll either computers. I don't know if you can.
Okay, let me take a look. I'm going to look right now. And if we can't, oops, I'm not getting into it. All right, so this is what we do.
I got it pulled up, guys. Zaheer's crushing it, like 84%.
Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. So just keep looking at it, Ralli, and we will take your word for it. If you feel like lying to us, that's cool. But hey, man, it's all good.
It's just getting worse.
If he has to come back, we're gonna share a screen.
Wait a second. No, I'm just kidding.
You know, it's really interesting because I mean, if Zaheer takes it, that's great. But like Ryan, that machine's awesome, and you got 3 of them.
Cool. Yeah, I got 3 of them. I mean, either way, I'm excited to sell them. They're gonna sell pretty fast too. So.
Oh yeah, because that stuff's it's niche, but like. If you are in that game into scrapbooking or whatever, you need that thing. Like that's something that's essential. That's good stuff.
Yeah, it's like what scrapbookers save up to get.
I've actually come across similar machines, not like that particular one, but yeah, you're right. There's a big demand for them. The appetite is insatiable. Like
there's one, I think the main
Cricket
one is Cricket.
Yeah, that's what I had. Like it had this little keypad on top, and I'm still selling cartridges that used to.
Oh yeah,
dude, the Cricut cartridges are worth a fortune on Amazon. I sold one for like $280 one time, and I paid $1 for it.
Wow. I got like a range of these ones that were like gold colored because they were by some lady, and I got quite good money for bundling them all together. So it was pretty cool.
Sweet.
All right, Ryan. 53-10 Zaheer crushed me.
Okay. Wow. This is 2-2 going into the 5th. Reagan, what is
2-2 okay.
Oh man.
I wasn't expecting
that was a cool find though. I really like vintage audio equipment, so that was a pretty simple find. I like that.
Cool.
What's the margins on that thing? Oh my gosh.
Wow, that was crazy. All right, so we're into round 5. We might see a creepy doll, we might see a cat plush. You never know what we're gonna find here on Thrift Battle. Maybe we'll find a lobster plush. You never know, man. Okay, so round 5 is gonna be led off by Zaheer himself. What's up, Zaheer?
Okay, hold on. This is gonna take a little.
Oh no, that's not good, Steve. What do you think about that? When someone has to walk off.
He's going to buy something right now.
Yeah. I don't know what a boot sale is, but I feel like he's going to one.
So I'm gonna tell you guys real quick before he gets this whole thing into. Oh my gosh,
what is that? Oh my god! Dude,
the winner of this, by the way, versus gets to go up against Rockstar Flipper hopefully next week or the week after, and that determines the winner of season 1 Thrift Battle. By the way, so
nice.
I mean, the stakes are high now, man.
He's right down the street from me. We could do it together. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
and then maybe we could
but you would have to win, Ryan. You'd have to win, Ryan. So that's the thing.
Oh, is that an espresso machine?
It is. Nice. I picked this up. It's a local pickup. I've had experience with commercial espresso machines before. So when I saw this come up, I was all over it. I actually picked this up as a local pickup off eBay, believe it or not.
Sweet.
So I ended up paying, was it like $150 for it? So it's $157. So I paid $220 for it. So it wasn't cheap, but it was in really mucky condition. However, it had just been removed from a working cafe, and like they just upgraded to a bigger machine. Now, what's cool about this machine is, I mean, we sold a single group machine. Now, when I say single group, that's a group handle, that's a group head, and that fits in like that. And then there's another one there that'll fit in there. And then you got the steam one. Now, I have previously sold a single group commercial machine for about 315 quid, which is what, like $450, around that mark. Something like this machine, now it's all cleaned up, and it is all, it's all working condition. Couple of things that you will have to check if you buy something like this, which I'll go into, but sale price wise, so my $220 I reckon should equate to about $700. I reckon I should be able to get $700 for a machine like this because it is commercial, it's in good condition, but there's a couple of things you need to check if you're going to mess with commercial espresso machines, because they can be very different. This one luckily is a standard power plug, so this is like our regular UK power plug. However, some of these can be what are called like 3-phase. So unless you've got a generator which can take 3-phase power, you're going to get it home and you're not going to be able to plug it in. Secondly, some machines, even commercial machines, very few of them do actually run off their own water tanks. However, when you get to 2-group machines and bigger, they will often run from your mains water supply. So you've got to be comfortable like plumbing this into mains water to test it out.
Gosh, right? This thing's unreal, dude.
But yeah, it's a beast. It's designed, it's got a huge copper boiler. I've had a look at the insides. I mean, it's a lovely bit of kit. I mean, it's all brass and copper inside. It's La Pavone, made in Italy. Yeah, I mean, the steam handles there. You can see the temperature gauge there. The thing is just monstrous. I mean, it goes back like, it's like huge. It weighs an absolute ton. Pro tip: lift it with that side towards you because that's where the boiler is, so it's much heavier on that side. But again, commercial machines have always got a demand on eBay or locally, so they're quite good to sell locally. So you can offer them on like places like Gumtree or Shpock here in the UK, or whatever local apps you guys use, because there is always cafes looking for backup machines or replacement machines, or there's always new businesses starting up who don't want to spend money. I mean, something like this brand new, if you go on La Pavone's website, or if you go to a shop and you see an online retailer that sells these, they're asking about £1,800 brand new, which is what?
That's cheap. That's cheap for a coffee machine. It is, honestly.
No, yeah, it's cheap.
Yes.
Whoa, hold on. For a double,
yeah, some
that is pretty cheap for it.
That's cheap.
Yeah, so $2,500 is the brand new price. So
wow.
So if I'm only looking to get like 700, but I'd be happy with that.
That's good.
Yeah,
if it was a better brand, it would be worth a lot more.
Oh yeah, a lot more. Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
no, that's not shot smart. I'm a huge coffee snob. So.
Yeah, no, they're right. No, if it was like a
Simonelli,
so many brands, Simonelli,
or Marzocco, or something like that.
Yeah, we were gonna open a coffee shop, and the 2-group that we were looking at was like $25K. Yeah, so they're expensive things.
And I've seen Slayers as well. Slayers are just
Slayer makes the best coffee out there.
Yeah.
They're amazing. But those things, I've seen custom ones go for like $37,000.
Yeah.
So
now, I know you guys know a lot about coffee. What's really the biggest difference between a $30,000 and a $2,000 one?
it's all about maintaining the correct temperature, because like if you think about it, a coffee machine has to do a lot of things, especially a commercial one. It's got to be able to pump out shot after shot after shot, and it has to keep a consistent temperature. At the same time, you might be steaming milk, so you've got to have steady temperature so it's not going to burn the milk when you're steaming it. You've got a water like a tap there as well, so you might be using all those functions, but at the same time you've got to make sure that this group head stays in that like magic kind of temperature area so that each shot is consistent. It's all about consistency. Like you can make an amazing coffee with a home machine, but once you make one shot, you're going to have to like give it time to kind of calm down. You have to flush them and get, temperature surf and stuff like that. And something like this is going to be more designed. Obviously the ones you guys are talking about all do it to a T, but
For sure. I was actually surprised how many coffee shops there were in the UK when I was going around. It's like every single shop has an espresso machine. Yeah. I will say like 90% of them made terrible coffee, but they have them, which is crazy because I thought, big tea drinkers in England. I love tea as well, but it was pretty easy to get a coffee over there.
Coffee is huge, but you're completely right. The amount of coffee shops I go to, and they don't know what they're doing. Like they literally don't know. You can tell, like you're seeing this like slush just coming out like water. You have to find a good coffee shop. It's not easy.
Yeah.
That's
a cool find. Very cool.
All right, Ryan, what's going on through your head right now?
I like coffee. I think that's a great find for sure. I mean, I would have definitely bought it as well. Like I said, it's not the best brand, but as long as it's working well, I agree. You should definitely be able to get. I think your price is probably a bit low, actually. I would say, or in America, I would probably locally ask about $1,000 for that thing. So I think it's a good find for sure.
Yeah, I was kind of blown away when you said those things were 2,500 new, because I'm like, dude, really?
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
crazy.
My like home machine was $600, and it's just a single group Breville home one. So,
yeah, interesting, man. So, what you got, Ryan, to combat the espresso machine?
So, last find. This one was also a garage sale find. I want to say, how much did we? No. Was it a garage sale find? No, this was a thrift store find. And it was $8, I believe. Allison picked this one out, and we've actually never found one quite like this. We've sold these in the past, but not one that is this cool. I think I got to step back and show it as well. But let me make sure that I'm in frame here. All right, cool. So I'm going to take the headphones off. I'm not going to be able to hear you. Hold on. So this is it's a ski suit. It's a one-piece vintage ski suit. The coolest thing about this are the colors, because the colors are crazy. There's like color blocking going on all over it. These are so hot right now on like eBay and Poshmark, the vintage ones. And this one is definitely vintage. This one's probably from, I would say, early 90s, probably like 92, 93. But the zipper's nice. It's definitely very, very high quality. You guys can see that. The colors are crazy. But yeah, so we've sold them in the past, and depending on the brand, the brand is OSSI skiwear. But yeah, no, it's pretty cool. They're in high demand right now. There's a lot of people buying them and wearing old ski equipment. And the coolest part about this is that, so we're staying with my buddy Tony in Austin, and his sister is an avid skier. And we were pulling out the items for the thrift battle, and immediately she was like, I've been looking for one of those for a year. So we're like, go try it on, make sure it fits. So she tries it on, it fit like a glove. So it's sold. We sold it to her already. And we sold it to her for $50, but they sold between like $100 and $150 for sure. And they sold pretty quick as well.
Cool.
But
So
definitely, if you guys ever see those out at like a thrift store, definitely pick them up. A lot of people are scared or they pass on like this ski wear because, I mean, if you look at that, it doesn't really look like something that would be worth a lot of money. But vintage one-piece ski suits sell for a ton of money if they're in good condition.
And if the colors are hot. If the colors are
good.
Yeah.
Hot, yeah.
The colors have to be good.
Yeah, and you want to use keywords like color block and vintage ski suit in the title when you list it.
Okay, cool. So now we push it off to the feed. Yeah. And Rakin, you got that straw poll going? Let's take a look at it.
I just tossed it in there. So this is round 5, everybody. This is the last round in the initial bracket before we move on to the bonus round. So be sure to go in there and vote. You might have to try to open up the link a couple times to get it to work, but let's see.
Yeah, it's not working for me, but it might be working for one of those guys out there. Oh, I got $2 as a super chat from Krillin876. Thanks, buddy. Says tells it here no skiing in Austin. Yeah, there's definitely no skiing in Austin. We get snow like a tiny bit, but it's like nothing. Link is not working. We might have to do this the old school way, Rakin. Round 5, the old school way.
Yeah, we might have to. Ralli, can you see the?
No, I can't see it either.
Okay, so from this point forward, right now, I'm going to do 30 seconds. Rakin, you got a timer? 30 seconds. And just put it in the feed. Put Ryan or put Zaheer. Ryan or Zaheer in the feed right now live, and we'll see who wins. Or you can put R or Z. R for Ryan, Z for Zaheer. And I'll be good with that. Let's take a look who wins the round. So we have a ski suit versus an espresso machine for round 5.
People are saying that the emojis that I posted broke the link.
All right, look at the feed. Look at the feed. Who's winning? Crazy. Who's winning? A fair amount of Z's.
You know what? We can do the straw poll. They're right. My emoji, me going psychomaniac with emojis, broke the link.
All right, then put the right link in there real quick, Rakin. Put it in a lot so people can see it.
I got so excited with emojis, I just went like buck wild with them.
That link you just posted still isn't working for me, but it might be working.
It works for me.
Does it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not working though.
All right, Bonafide, let's go back. Sorry, guys. Apologize.
You can scroll back real quick. We can take a look who's winning here. I think I know who won, but what do you think, Rakin?
Yeah, it's a pretty. I see a lot of Z's coming in, man.
Okay, so round 5 goes to Zaheer.
That was a good one for sure. That was a really nice find.
But you've already sold yours though, and this is going to be a bit of a
good point. Good point.
That is true,
man.
This is
Zaheer, when someone says that's a good find, you don't bury yourself after that.
I know. I'm just being,
it's the UK way, man. The UK people are so nice.
Oh, thanks.
It's almost like he wants to give that back to Ryan now. That's what it's starting to sound like. Anyway, okay, so we have 2 bonus rounds. These bonus rounds are worth 3 points apiece. As it stands right now, we have Zaheer at 3 points, all right, versus Ryan at 2 points. So it's 3-2. It's really anybody's game. We have a super chat from Adam A517, who's one of my #1 subscribers, it seems. $2. Thanks for the battles. They are educational and fun. Hey, you're welcome, Adam. Thank you for the super chat. So let's go into round number 1 of the bonus question. And there are only 2 of these bonus questions. So, Rakin, you know what the first bonus question is? It's worth 3 points. And you guys get to decide. Question? Yeah, I'll ask the first question. So who, all right, out of these 2 contestants, Ryan or Zaheer, who had the best finds? All right. So that's the first question. We're gonna have them vote on the screen. Steve, yeah.
Okay.
Let's watch the screen. No straw poll here. Just Zaheer and R. Who had the best finds? That is worth 3 points.
I thought the question was different than that.
No, the next question is different than that. Yeah, like whose finds that energized you the most? Like, did you kind of like, oh, okay, I like that person's finds more. We're gonna look here.
I really wish we had a straw poll for this.
It's gonna be tough. There's a lot of letters going by. Oh, this is tough.
Should I try to throw a straw
Come
poll
in
in just to
waves.
see?
Yeah, they come in waves. He's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, try to get a straw poll. I'll try to get a straw poll going for you guys too. Let me just see if I can get one going here. We'll call it.
I just threw one in.
Oh, did you? All right, let's see if it works. Probably doesn't. Oh, it's so hard to even hit it. It's going so fast. I can't even like mouse it.
It's still saying error. Actually, I did manage to click on it, but
Okay, hold on. Let me just share something. Let me see if I can share this one thing. Copy. Let me put one in there. I want to put a straw poll in there. See if this one works. Because this is just saying round 1. But we'll see if it works.
What's up, Callie? Callie's in the chat. How's it going? Yeah. Get back to work.
Oh, it's not working. We blew up straw poll. Okay, so I'm gonna go back into the feed here and just see. And Ray, can you tell me who you think wins? It does come in waves, though.
This is so hard.
I mean, I think I know.
Why don't you go with your gut, Bonafide? What do you think?
I'll go with my gut, but my gut is just showing a lot of Z's. There are a lot of Z's, but there are a lot of R's too. But there's a little bit more Z's.
That's fair. I think that's fair.
Ryan, would you agree?
I agree. I'm looking back at it. It looks like I'm sleeping. There's so many Z's.
All right, so that was worth 3 points. We're going to go into bonus round question number 2. It's going to be tough because Ryan, we can't. Rally Roots cannot redeem themselves at this point. But we're going to go into bonus round number 2 just to see who would want it anyways. And that is who explained their items the best. So that's the other question real quick. We'll take a look at the feed here in a second. And man, this has been a battle. I looked at this stuff and I had their finds in front of me before the show. And I was like, wow, I don't know who's going to win this thing. I didn't know what the CD, HDD, Yamaha thing was going to be. I didn't know what an espresso machine, what kind of espresso machine he was going to pull out. I had no idea what kind of vintage ski suit would come out, So let's take a look here and who explained it the best.
So close.
It is so close.
There's a lot of Z's, but there's a lot of R's coming in as of late.
Yeah, a ton.
So
there are a lot of R's, though.
I think I have Ryan winning this one.
There are a lot of R's. There are a lot of Z's, too, but there are a lot more R's.
Well, either way, Zaheer wins, so...
Yeah, we're going to give the last one to Ralli. Ralli definitely, I think he got the last one.
Winner by 1 point is Zaheer from the UK. It's proceeding to the final of Thrift Battle.
Good job.
Oh, my gosh.
Thank
that
you.
was a crazy battle.
He's undefeated, right?
Huh?
He's undefeated.
Yeah, he's undefeated, but next... Yeah, it's going to be good, man. So Thrift Battle number 10 is going to be coming out really, really soon. I definitely want you guys to tune into that. One of the easiest ways to tune into all of our shows here on my channel or Steve's channel is to hit the subscribe bell. There's a bell next to the subscribe button that you have to check out. Hit that bell and you'll get notified for every Thrift Battle from this point forward, whether it comes from my channel or Steve's channel. And for that being said, I want to... also say thank you to both the people that were here on the Thrift Battle. We have Rally Roots. If you're not subscribed to Rally Roots, get off my channel, right? I say it all the time in my videos, like, get off my channel. Like, you should not be here. No, yeah, go check out Rally Roots. It is a very popular YouTube channel right now, trending super hard in the reselling community. Give them what they deserve, and they do a lot of cool stuff like cramming the cam, all kinds of weird little things, and showing you guys the warehouse and their operations. And now they're on a thrift trip, if you might, and you guys are heading west, kind of, right? Sorta.
We are. Austin's our last stop before we go back to Florida.
Okay. So they are actually in my hometown, which means I better wake up early tomorrow and hit up all the stores before they get to them.
Everything's gone.
But yeah, so go check out Rally Roots and go check out Zaheer's channel as well. I will make sure to link these after the fact onto my the very first thing that you will see on this will be their links to their channel after the show is non-live. And also, if you want to learn more bolos, because look, we learned 10 awesome bolos here on Thrift Battle. If you want 100 more, go check out our free guide from the green room. It is the first link down below, which will technically be the third link down below, because I'll make sure that their channels go above this link. So go check that out as well. Go get you a free guide PDF on your phone. So that was pretty awesome. Let's go with Zaheer. How you feeling about winning?
I'm feeling chuffed. as we would say.
Wait,
Absolutely chuffed.
Ryan, what does this mean, Ryan?
Chuffed. It means feeling good, feeling good about myself.
feeling
Yeah,
good.
Chuffed.
that's awesome.
It's been really cool to actually be on the chat, obviously, with you guys and finally meet Ryan as well. Really cool.
Absolutely.
Like I said,
Never
genuinely
heard that
am a
before.
fan. Yeah,
The next time we're out in the UK, we'll have to meet up here.
definitely. Oh, that'd be epic.
Yeah, for sure.
Ryan, how do you feel about the battle?
I feel great. I think Zaheer did a really good job. I think Rockstar's got his work cut out for him on the next one. So, I couldn't have lost to better items. So no, that was really fun, guys. Thanks for having me. And let me just say, we're in Austin, Texas right now. If any of you guys are around this area and you want to meet up with us, we're going to be doing a meetup. I don't know exactly where it's going to be yet, but probably on Saturday. If you go and follow us on Instagram, it's just Ralli Roots, Ralli Roots. That's where we'll put updates. So meet up in Austin Saturday. I'll put where we're going to meet on Instagram. We did a meetup in Houston and like 25 people showed up and it was a lot of fun. So come meet us. It'll be great.
Does that mean I have to go there, dude?
You have to. We have to meet. We got to do a thrift off lift off.
Oh, thrift off lift off what is that, like a squat press or something? Thrift off and you press it over your head.
We thrift battle and then you arm wrestle Allie. That's how it's gonna work.
So are you okay with seeing your wife fly across? Okay, anyway, I'm telling you, man, it's not gonna be a good battle, dude. Anyway, well, yeah, I had a great time. Steve, what do you think about the battle?
Oh man, it was fun. Two great guys, learned a lot, and I think a lot of people learned a lot as well. There was quite a few comments saying it was very educational and fun at the same time, and that's the point of this, to kind of switch things up to make it fun, because learning should be fun, making money, building a business should be fun. So really glad to have you guys on, Ralli and Zaheer, and glad everybody was able to make it. Appreciate you guys watching.
All right, guys. So that concludes Thrift Battle number 9. Give them a follow, the two contestants here. We'll see you on Thrift Battle number 10, which should be either next Wednesday or the Wednesday after that. Thanks for supporting this channel, Steve's channel, Ralli's channel, and Zaheer's channel. We'll see you on the next Thrift Battle. Take it easy. Goodbye.